significantly narrowing the route by which Merrick Garland can bring charges. Because if you missed the CNN revelation, they reported that Joe Biden had classified documents relating to Ukraine, Iran, and the United Kingdom. The Ukraine story is going to be a mess for him. But this effectively takes the classified documents and what is going to happen for them off the table, right? Because I think ultimately what will end up happening now with this is Merrick Garland will come out and he will wag his finger about the importance of everyone involved in government respecting the security of classified documents. But Buck, it's worth mentioning here, these were in the National Archives. You would know this better than a lot of people. Do we think if it's so incredibly secret that the National Archives should be in control of this? Like, if it's really to the essence of, oh my God, our government's future is at stake, why would we want the National Archives to have these, yes, right? Like,
what is the point of, if we're protecting sources and methods, which is always what they fall back on with this, keeping something in the National Archives where it will just collect dust for whoever knows how long? For what purpose could it possibly serve? If it's about presidential records, fine, but there's no point in having presidential records that no one, including future historians, could review because it's too sensitive. And by the way they do classification is by when there is a review date, and the review dates can be at 20 years, 50 years, they can stretch these things out as long as they want. So, yeah, again, we get back to what purpose this is. But Clay, it's funny because you and I know what the purpose was. Or rather, you know what this was all about. They have convinced their audience that Donald Trump, it's not just that they oppose him politically and they don't like him personally. He's a traitor and he's a criminal.
Yes.
Promised their audience, meaning the Democrat base and the Democrat Party, that he will be in handcuffs at some point. And even if they can't manage to slip those bracelets on him, they have to keep this story going. Let me look at... She has built the biggest career surge ever for herself, in the history of her MSNBC show, etc., by constantly overpromising and just telling people stuff that's bullcrap. And the audience doesn't care because they just want to be told Trump is Hitler and we're going to get him. That's it. If you do that, you get ratings. You're treated like royalty in the left-wing media. That's all you have to do. It's very destructive. It's really quite divisive. Destructive of the brains of the imbeciles who watch this stuff and believe it.
And it's also the big lie. People want to talk about the big lie as it pertains to Trump and people who might support him. The big lie all along has been that candidate, that Russia collusion, which 6 years after the fact, the Washington Post, there's nothing here. They haven't rescinded any of those Pulitzer Prizes. And what is so interesting to me about this is the left-wing media painted itself into a corner on classified documents. And they don't, I think we have one more clip here to play, a 30-second medley of them reacting gleefully over the place. And then it turns out that Joe Biden's actually done it too. Let's play this one more further reaction of the hypocrisy.
Tomorrow is the day when you're going to want to buy the physical copy of the newspaper.
Because this is a night where you are going to remember where you were.
Obviously, as big as you can have. Perhaps the orange jumpsuit is forthcoming.
Vladimir Putin, he doesn't believe in the rule of law. She doesn't. They all systematically work to break down the rule of law, just like Donald Trump.
If I were like Donald Trump's lawyer right now, thank God I'm not, I would be advising my client to be telling my family, I am looking at jail time and we should, make plans accordingly.
It's their audience that Trump's going to prison. They've been doing this for years. They can't step down off that ledge. It's really actually at some level, Clay, that they've created this serotonin feedback loop of, I don't like Trump. Trump is awful. And so just tell the people that Trump is going to go to prison. Tell the libs that Trump is going to get frog marched out of Mar-a-Lago. And you do, and you get rewarded. And they never care that it never happens. They just want to keep hearing it.
What about the taxes? They spent years like, when the taxes come out, you're going to find out how disqualifying they were. They came out and a 6-hour story.
Yes.
Nobody even cared.
This is all tied into one of my broader theories, which is that to be a Democrat and a leftist today is a marker of deep emotional instability. But conversation another time. Rising inflation, volatile stock market wreaking havoc on retirement accounts. There's a lot of uncertainty around. And here's a suggestion. Check out the Phoenix Capital. This is awesome. Introducing investors to high-value oil and gas investments here in the U.S. with current yields ranging from 8% to 11% APY paid monthly. These are corporate bond offerings, and they're open to all investors with annual interest paid monthly. Phoenix Capital Group offers live webinars to learn about Phoenix's business structure, ways they offer security for the offerings, risks, and their financials. They host live Q&As where they'll answer all your questions. Sign up at investingwithphx.com or call 323-PHOENIX. Investment in bonds has a certain risk. Before making investment decisions, you should carefully consider and review all risks involved. Sign up today at investingwithphx.com. It's investingwithphx.com or call 323-PHOENIX to connect.
Clay and Buck 24/7. Subscribe today.
Jesse Kelly here. If you're like me, you don't like to lose, and honestly, who can afford 30% of your 401k or IRA again? 2023 is about protection. One way to protect my future is investing in real, tangible products. I'm talking about precious metals from Oxford Gold Group, the company I trust, the company I sent my father to. Why invest in crypto or more stocks that you don't understand when you can put your earnings into something real like gold and silver? Now is the time to call Oxford Gold Group. Just hear what they have to say. That's all. The phone call is free. Securing your IRA or 401k with real gold and silver is a portfolio protection plan, and Oxford Gold made it as easy as 1, 2, 3. One app, one call, and you pick your precious metals. That's it. You now own real precious metals just like I do. Call Oxford Gold today and ask about the 1, 2, 3 protection plan at 833-995-GOLD. That's 833-995-GOLD.
Hello, beautiful. I'm Amy Eric, founder of Madison Reed, a hair color company I named after my daughter. I started Madison Reed to give you the most gorgeous hair color made with ingredients you can feel good about. Are you tired of drugstore hair color? You deserve better. Please upgrade to salon quality hair color that nourishes and improves the condition of your hair without any harsh odors. It's done easily at home and it's delivered to your door. Or book an appointment now at one of our 80+ hair color bars nationwide and get salon results without salon cost and time. For a limited time, new clients get 15% off plus free shipping on your first online order or your first service at visit madison.com/save. That's madison-reed.com/save. Try it. Love it. That's the beauty of Madison Reed.
Yes. Unknown caller. You could reduce the number of unwanted calls and emails with online privacy protection. The latest innovation from Discover will help regularly remove your personal info, like your name and address, from 10 popular people search websites data. And we'll do it for free. Activate in the Discover app. See terms and learn more at discover.com/online privacy.
Imagine an island escape to relax on white sand beaches. Enjoy fun adventures like scuba. Be greeted by warm, welcoming people. That's what you'll find when you visit Fiji. And there's no easier or better way to get there than with Fiji Airways. Your tropical paradise getaway is just one non-stop flight away. Trip fares starting at $899 from LAX or SFO, or check out great fares to Australia and New Zealand with seamless connections via Fiji. Book now at FijiAirways.com. Fiji, your easy island escape.
This segment is sponsored by Novo Nordisk. Weight loss. It's a constant cycle. Am I right? It feels like our bodies are working against us, pushing back on our